as VTC taking on the Fighting Saints on Munger Vision. Evan Yops coming out now, and this has huge playoff implications, this matchup, and there's a playoff atmosphere as KJ Jackson coming out now, the third of 5 starters. And Raheem Smalls, he'll be wearing number 1 for CSJ, and that leaves, of course, Jamie Ryda, number 11, on the bench. The 5th starter out there is CSJ. He's set to take on VTC, and it's on Munger Vision. In my opinion, the playoffs start right now. Both these teams need this win to keep the momentum going forward toward making the Final Four for the Sunrise Conference. They both need to win because they're jockeying for position in that Final Four, and VTC already with a win over CSJ. And so this is huge. I believe it was a 90-79 game up at Vermont Technical College. Tyrell will have the basketball. It's Alex Tyrell, number 4, and he'll go to work quickly as VTC and both the Fighting Saints, a lot of similar styles. There's a 3-ball as it goes off from the hands of Carr. Be 3-0 VTC. I expect this game to be pretty much like the first game, to be honest with you. High scoring, a lot of flow to it, good tempo, and physical, a lot of physical play. This is Wilburn, and what a good player he's been here in the second semester for CSJ. Yops up, Yops not off the mark. KJ Jackson with the offensive rebound and the putback. 3-2. The Knights with the lead. They've got the ball, and that's Carr matching up defensively against Jamie Ryda. Actually, that's Carr, number 30, as I was wrong. That was Tyrell, number 4, and they were looking to go inside this time to Lindsay, and it goes off his hands out of bounds. Yeah, it's a very, very quick, very athletic CSJ team, but don't let the BTC team fool you. I watched them, most of these guys play last year, and they're a very quick, very athletic team. And that's Kevin Carr now matching up against Ryda. It's Smalls with the basketball. We'll dump it down to Jackson. And boys, Jackson the last several games lit a fire underneath himself. He's been playing with a lot of passion. Yops to the hole, will get the basket. The Saints will have the 4-3 lead. It was just 10 days ago that CSJ looked to be in super shape for being one of the top 2 seeds in the upcoming Sunrise Conference tournament. But then a 1-3 trip on the road to Maine. And they got to struggle and scratch and claw and dig their way into the Final Four. Smalls to Wilburn, takes a step inside toward the baseline, puts it up, no good. Rebound will come down to Rollo. And now Tyrell will go front court. Nice catch up top by Simpson. They're going to slow it down now. 25 seconds on the shot clock, and Tyrell would ride on him, killed the dribble, and just waited for Carr to come step up top. But quick, yeah, and they're going to have Wilburn, I believe. Joe McKiernan, yeah, will make the call. And again, that's a pretty quick move right there. We just saw him. Wilburn got caught a little bit flat-footed, and he'll be called for the game's first foul. Obviously, his first personal foul. Rollo, oh, I'll tell you, KJ Jackson might have got away with a little home cooking there. Coach Dyer certainly can't believe it wasn't a foul call. I don't think anybody in the gym can believe it. You got to have a little home cooking now and then. Jackson, oh, on a tough angle. We'll give the Saints back the lead at 6-5. 17:41 to go. First half action. Stick around for the whole game on Munger Vision. Carr weaved his way inside the arc, then kicked it back out, and a long three-point shot tipped around, and Jackson will pick up the table scraps to get the ball to Ryda. Quickly, front court between circles, slowed down. That was Carr that slowed the progress of the ball down. Wilburn, no shot there, no, just swing it around. Now they want to go down inside to Raheem Smalls, trying to play with his back to the basket, turns, fires, rolls off the rim, no good. Jackson with another offensive rebound. Yops on the cut to the hole, off the glass and in. 8-5, Fighting Saints with the lead. Simpson into the front court, will put it on the floor, penetrate, got sealed off from really a bad angle for the shot. Ryda with the steal. Ryda going to push it all the way to the outside on the curl. Wilburn, no. Lindsay on the far side will have the rebound, actually on the weak side. See how they set the screen for Carr this time, but Wilburn had help from Jackson, and a ball will rim out, and it'll be CSJ's Evan Yops with the rebound. been a nice flow to the game. Like I said, this is playoff action, baby, because both these teams basically in the same position, needing the win. SUNY Canton coming up later on Munger Vision. SUNY Canton taking on CSJ. I was told by the coach, if they can win tonight and win against SUNY Canton, they pretty much have sealed the deal. They'll make the Final Four. Arida with the 360 spin! Looked like the Tasmanian Devil on the cartoons doing that. 12-5, Saints by 7. Simpson will get the ball back in the hands of Tyrell. They'll run the wheel up top. Carr was looking for the screen and roll and wasn't there. Rollo, no. Tippin, Lindsay, no good. And it's Jackson that will reach in and rip the ball out of there. Ryder will hit Smalls back to Ryder on the cut. Got it! Never stop coming forward. And that's going to be a timeout taken. And the Saints coming out smoking here on Munger Vision. Even Joe Leitzman fired up a little bit for the Saints. 14-5, CSJ with the lead. Season, the Saints have been notoriously slow starters. Not the case tonight. They have come out with a passion and a fire and a readiness about themselves. Gonna have a foul called, a blocking foul called on Yops as Josh Lindsay will be heading to the line. Now that Yops took a good shot to the chops also. Yeah, and you see Yops in the background, Tony, officially got the elbow. And so with a 14-5 score, Lindsay's shot up and will front rim it. Kind of rushed it there, and he'll get a second chance. Well, all I've heard since the loss at VTC was everybody on the CSJ squad focused and ready for this game. Couldn't wait for the rematch. Like I said, they made their life a little harder by going up and losing to University of Maine Presque Isle and to Fort Kent. Salvaged the road trip with a win on the foul. Lindsay will foul Yops this time on the drive as they defeated Maine Machias 70-60 on the road to, like I said, salvage 1 out of 3 games. But you know what? This isn't Maine. They're back on their home court, and it's a whole different team. They're very much a home court team. 14-5 with 15:09 to go in the first half. Make it 14-5 still. That was Lindsay's first foul. And it's only, well, actually, it's the first team foul. Wow. And like I said, I'll have the SUNY Canton game and then Sage College. And Yops misses them both back defensively. And nice step inside by Simpson. Missed the shot badly. And Lindsay will ball fake up and got it. Now, Lindsay can be a tough matchup out there. Patrick Triplett Jr. going to be off the bench for CSJ, and at the scores table is Raheem Smalls, #1 with the ball, stands at the elbow, and Yops wanted to go to KJ Jackson. Good hands by Jackson. Look at the hands by Jackson just to make the grab, control it, and get a shot off. Carr fouled. Count it! Going to be good for Carr. Basket's good, and that'll be Wilburn's second personal foul. Second time he's been beaten by Carr to the hole. And Brendan Rios also coming in as KJ Jackson will sit down along with Wilburn. And Rios out there with Patrick Triplett Jr. 14-10 as Carr will complete the three-point play. And we see Rios now. Rios, believe me, has gotten his name spread around the league very quickly. The Sunrise Conference knows Brendan Rios is a shooter, and he can hit from the outside on a very consistent basis. Yops will front rim it. Smalls with an offensive rebound, draws a foul. Tell you what, Raheem Smalls is one strong individual, and he gets a ton of offensive rebounds on just pure strength. Looks like he might have got a poke in the eye also as he'll clear his vision up here enough to take the free throws. So you give him a second to compose himself. Joe Kernan checking with him, and he'll give him the shot here with 14:15 to go in the first half. 14-10, Fighting Saints with the lead. And Raheem will can the first one. Of the many facets of the game that have improved this season for Smalls, I think his free throw shooting has come a long way since that first weekend. And And Patrick Triplett Jr. will make the save and keep the ball in bounds. Wanted to force it down inside. It was knocked out there. Tyrell up ahead to Simpson. He'll accelerate and just does get it past the outstretched swat of Raheem Smalls. 15-12, and it's settled into a ball game now. Ryder off to Rios. See how Tyrell's extended the defense on him. Don't forget the three-point ability of Ryder also, especially in that Fort Kent game here when he hit that long three to tie the game up. Plenty of time on the shot clock, 13 seconds still. They isolate Yops on this side to get to the free throw line, pull up inside the free throw line and miss it. I tell you, he'd worked to get such a good spot to take the shot. He just didn't finish it off. Tyrell will swing the pass off the roll. He'll ball fake, slide baseline, and they're going to draw the offensive foul. That was Evan Yops putting on his Academy Award performance to get the foul called. Evan does that quite often. He can draw the foul. Yeah, number 23, Quade General in the ball game for VTC, and I'm looking for who came in to take Evan Yopp's spot on the floor. Oh, KJ Jackson back in the ball game after a very brief rest. KJ Jackson got off to a very good start tonight for the Fighting Saints. Rios, there's the cut by Patrick Triplett Jr. Tough shot, well defended by Rollo. Ball on the crowd of people will come out to Tyrell. Up ahead to Carr. He'll make the grab, accelerate to the hole, and blocked by Jackson. He said, "Get out of my house." Rios will be assessed the foul. Yeah, so VTC with the new shot clock also will have the ball down in the corner of the gymnasium here. 13:03 to go. Just the first half still. Good stuff on Munger Vision. General with the ball fake, went to Tyrell, and Ryder lost his balance, fell backwards. Weak side rebound. Lindsay had it, lost it. Stripped by Patrick Triplett Jr., and now it ends up in the hands of Jamie Ryder. Ryder going to let him set up the offense now. Carr came out to play defense up top, and Carr will make the steal. And Carr's going to accelerate and draw the foul. Oh, what a good trip down the floor for Carr with the steal and drew the foul. And Ryder. You don't see many people take the ball away from Jamie Ryder, bringing it up the floor like that. Carr did a good job. And then with the strong play at the other end, Wilburn going to be coming in now. Number 14 for CSJ. Dane Yops, great Dane, number 23, the younger brother of Evan Yops. He'll come in for Raheem Smalls. Ryder will sit down. That's who Wilburn will take over the point now. And Carr looking to make it a one-point ball game. He will. 15-14 VTC. Since their timeout have really held the Saints. I'm trying to think of how many points. Either one basket or two is it. Rios to Yops. Yops on the turn, lost the ball, ends up in Triplett's hands as Yops, and Lindsay got tied up. Triplett again will get the rejection, get the shot back up. Simpson with the basketball will lay it out to Carr. Oh, nice look, and General can't make the finish. Foul, and they're going to the line. VTC got out and was able to run that time, and they got to the baseline before the defense can get set. And that'll be Wilburn picking up the foul, and that's one thing he's been prone to, has been getting in foul trouble. I'm waiting for them to clarify. They said originally Wilburn, but yes, and that is his third foul on Wilburn. With 12:11 left to play in the first half, Wilburn has picked up his third personal foul. And like I said, of many areas that stand out that he has to avoid or work on, and he seems to get a lot of foul trouble. And again, their hands will be strapped. Now they're going to go with him with 12:04 to go. I believe it was Fort Kent game. He got fouled out, and Ryder went with 4 fouls for basically most of the second half. Rios fades, fires, no good. That was an off-balance three. Jackson bumps up, no. Jackson going to eat out up and go again, no. Jackson just a live wire on rebounds. That's Wilburn with an awkward shot. Up and blocked this time. Yops will get, what rebounding action by the Saints, and he'll kick it out to Wilburn. He'll take the running one-hander and get it. That was beautiful, aggressive, angry basketball by the Saints as they just kept battling on the boards and got the lead back at 17-16. Simpson all alone, no front rim to, oh, he had a wide open look, long pass to Dane Yops. Waits to hit Rios on the trailer, up, and yeah! Rio Grande will get it. See, that time there wasn't a body on him. He was able to square set up and get that nice snap follow through he has. Simpson shuffled the feet, didn't get the call, and will miss the shot again. Boy, I tell you, in the warm-ups, he was nailing everything. 19-16 CSJ at 11 minutes to go in this first half of basketball on Munger Vision. I'll tell you, the winner tonight goes a long way in securing a spot in the Final Four of the Sunrise Conference Tournament. Look at Jackson with those good hands. Nice dish by Wilburn. KJ Jackson, like I said, about 7 games ago, he got his attitude together, and he's been playing outstanding basketball. Wilburn, 4 fouls, 3 fouls or not, playing hard, and we're going to have his 4th foul. And that will be the first half for Wilburn. I'm watching, and they're not taking them out. And 4 fouls on Wilburn. 4 of the 6 fouls all on Wilburn. That one right there looked like just a hustle play, but they called him for the foul. That will tie the hands up here as far as substitution patterns, unless they're just going to let them fly. That'll be on Patrick Triplett Jr., that foul. So the Saints already with 17 fouls will send VTC, the Knights, to the line for the rest of this first half as Ryder now will check in for Wilburn. Like I said, I don't expect to see Wilburn again here in the first half. And Raheem Smalls, who got poked in the eye, is on the bench with a towel over the right eye. So that could become another issue if they lose the ability to be able to have Raheem Smalls play. He's trying to definitely clear the right eye. I can see that very distinctly here. And Kevin Carr will make it a 21-18 CSJ lead after the made free throw. In the ballgame also is John Robinson, number 1 for VTC. And foul. Well, 41, and will be John Lindsay picking up his 2nd foul. And Ryder will be awarded 2 free throws. So Lindsay with 2 fouls now. That's a 4th team foul on Vermont Technical College. Ryder, nothing but twine. Pushes the lead to 4. Yeah, left, like I said, left on the schedule for CSJ men is SUNY Canton, which is a Sunrise Conference game. Is Ramel Robinson and Ramel Anderson coming in the ball game for CSJ. So Anderson making his first appearance, and Smalls also coming back in. So he must, whatever it was with his eye, he must have got it squared away. Yeah, they're going to check on it. They're saying Lindsay, the official book has Lindsay with having 3 fouls, where the board has him with just 2. So there'll be a question on that. Carr, keeping that dribble alive. Lindsay, no, had a good open look. Lindsay followed up his own miss. Got it. Oh, what a great hustle play by Lindsay. To Anderson. Rollo going to be coming in off the bench very quickly now that they realize that there's 3 fouls on Lindsay. This is Simpson out of a pack, and he'll slow it down. Sound like a herd of buffalo coming up behind him. Boy, General came back to meet the pass, and that kept Anderson from making the interception. Carr bounces to the outside. 19 on the shot clock. Waits for the screen and roll to develop. There it is to General, and boy, who helped out? KJ Jackson got back down there defensively and made that a much tougher shot. Anderson now. Anderson's leaned up a lot here in the 2nd semester, both losing weight and just with exercise. As Ryder works against Robinson. He'll swing the ball around. Carr picked off on the screen. Rios up, tough shot, got it. Rios, this time from the baseline, will get it. 25-20, CSJ with the lead. Tony Wilburn with 4 fouls on the bench. Oh my goodness gracious, Kevin Carr shot that from Otter Creek. And makes it a 2-point ball game on an extremely long 3-point shot. Anderson will chase down the loose ball, get it back to Ryder. Rios open, Rios, no, I think rattled around. Look at Smalls get the rebound. Rios, oh, you know what he wanted to do? He's going to have a jump ball. Yeah, he wanted to slide the ball around to Smalls, who wasn't expecting, to Jackson, who wasn't expecting it. Evan Yops into the ball game for KJ Jackson. That's a Saints change. And Lindsay will sit down now, and they'll bring Rollo in for him, and it'll be a jump ball called, and possession will be CSJ basketball. Rios catches, fires, no, off the mark, tipped around, and Rollo with the pass into the hands of Carr. And Anderson, he's got to come out and play him up top, tighter, and he did, and that opened up a lot of options down low. Robinson, got it. Robinson in the pregame warm-ups was canning threes on a regular basis, and he'll make his first attempt of the ball game. 26-25, Vermont Technical College taking the lead back here. Oh, it's going to be this kind of game all night. Smalls, oh, great look to Yops, slides along the baseline, and will kiss it off the glass, and then now the lead back to the Saints by 1. It's Ryder, almost got the steal with the dribble behind the back. Carr, 3-balling it. Oh, Carr with a defender all over him. We'll get another long 3. Gives the Knights back to lead 29-27. Yeah, it's going to be on Simpson. The foul will be called. And it's definitely before the shot was a call from Proctor's Joe McKernan. That's the 5th team foul on VTC. CSJ already at 7. Anderson has the ball slapped out of his hands by Carr. Rayfish for the play over there for CSJ, the athletic director here. Ryder on the elbow. Well, they wanted to go to Smalls, but that was just really well defended. There's a great pass, and moving without the ball. That's something they work on, and Smalls going to the line to shoot a couple. They work on that as far as getting the guards to watch the action down the floor when they're bringing the ball up to see where the advantage is on the angle to make the pass. That's something they work on in practice. I've been to a couple of practices, man, at it, and you can see the dividends it pays off right there. Great pass down inside to Smalls. I'll come and watch the boys practice. I bring them a puggle. My little dog, she loves to watch the basketball, the actual basketball. I don't know if they'd let her come to an actual game because she would behave herself. She'd sit in the stands and amazed by watching the ball games. And Smalls on his second shot ties it up at 29. Oh yeah, this is settling in. It's going to be a dandy ball game on Munger Vision. Ryder and Robinson. Robinson, a little shove there as Carr will come out now and be handed the basketball. Robinson, 3-balling it. No. Look at Simpson, quick to the ball. Up shot, got it. Good job by Simpson, number 33. Again, a 2-point lead now. We'll go back to VTC. Boy, the loser of this ball game going to have to work real hard to make the tournament. Oh, great cut by Evan Yops, the older Yops. He came in, he released from the arc, came down on the cut. Beautiful pass to him. The defenders all went to Ryder, and Yops will go to the line and shoot a couple. And it was Robinson that picked up the foul. Each team now with 7 team fouls, but this is a 2-shot situation for Evan Yops. Got it. It's KJ Jackson back in the ball game for Anderson for CSJ, and Tyrell coming in for Robinson. Tyrell number 4. Alex Tyrell number 4 for VTC. As it's the battle of the initials tonight, CSJ and VTC on Munger Vision. 31 all. 6:16 to go in the first half. No, weak side rebound will be all Smalls, and Ryder head up all the time, looking down the court. Carr and him matched up defensively. That's been a fun matchup tonight. At times, they've each gained a little bit of advantage, but pretty much it's been a slugfest. Rios pulls up. No, a little long and strong that time. Up ahead to Simpson with Smalls. Back and he'll make the block. A clean block by Raheem Smalls. A huge play by Smalls. That's hustle. And boy, did he keep space between his body and the offensive player to make sure he didn't pick up the foul. Great athletic play. Rios got technical foul. Yep. I can't tell you what he said. It was the big F-bomb, but I mean, I can't repeat what he said, but yeah. So Rios will pick up the tee and well, the only question, not question, the only question I have is I've heard the big F-bomb for all 16 seasons I've done the games down here. Because it goes, you know, it's a game, it's a physical game, it's an emotional game, and people curse during the game. I mean, let's not be wimps about it and candies about it. If you're going to call a foul on Rios, and he wasn't swearing at anybody in particular, he got tangled up and he said, oh gosh, dang it, man. They got to call technicals on everybody saying the big F-bomb now. And Carr will step to the line. It also counts as a personal foul on Rios. That'll make it 33-31. Oh yeah, it's going to be a dandy of a ball game. It was the most casual use of the F-bomb. I mean, it was just like being at work and just kind of saying it at the machinery. Rios got tangled up, spun down on one knee, said the big word, and didn't really deepen his voice or direct it toward anybody. And see if that lights a fire in him. He'll be off the mark. Sometimes it can ignite you, and sometimes it can make you try too hard. Tyrell got it. Man, that was with a defender. KJ Jackson coming at him. 5-point lead now on that 3-ball. VTC looking for the sweep. Would just about lock up one of the final 4 spots with a win here. Smalls short, and Simpson with the rebound. 5 minutes to go in the half. Rollo. He's been quiet tonight for Rollo. He's an outstanding ball player. Tyrell to Simpson, and Rollo will pick it up. Carr to the hole, tough shot. Had to adjust to get the ball over Jackson. Missed the shot, and here comes the push for CSJ. As Carr came down and knocked the ball away from behind Ryder. And Dane Yops coming into the ball game for Brendan Rios going to sit down. If you've never been to a ball game, whether it's high school, college, pro, I mean, you're just naive if you don't think there's some cussing going on on the floor. And actually, who doesn't curse? I mean, let's be realistic here. Carr. Boy, what a great job of playing his foot. Smalls, Rollo, and collision. And it's going to be Evan Yops. And tell you what, he took the worst of that as he cut the shins across the shoulder. And yeah, he's getting up. Some questions being exchanged back and forth as Rollo will step to the line now and try to increase that 5-point VTC lead. Remember, they were down 14-5 when they called a timeout, and they've actually controlled the ballgame since that timeout. Dane Yops double clutch is no good. Rebound, it's going to be Tyrell. Lost the dribble. We'll give it off to Rollo. He'll make the touch up, and Tyrell now to Carr. Carr's been outstanding here in the first half for VTC. I mean, I always tell you, get out and watch these ball games live. And Dane Yops shot. Now you got him bumping. See what's happening right now to CSJ, and this is what happened to him against Fort Kent. Both times they played them. They're losing track of the game. They're getting caught up in the petty stuff. And if they just stuck to basketball and they're questioning calls and all, they got to focus on what their job is on the court, what their assignment is defensively, what the play is offensively, and I think basketball. When they do that, they are by far the best team in the Sunrise Conference. But when they get caught up in the soap opera stuff, they just that's just not their gig, man. There's teams like Fort Kent that thrive off from soap opera basketball. But CSJ just isn't that type of team. They've actually got to stop, focus, and play basketball. And when they do that, they're outstanding. They're down by 7 right now. Lost grip on it. They came out with a great source of energy in that first opening 5 minutes, but they've lost it since. Danyop's big elbow in the back of General and just trying to create a little space. Jackson, that's not his game out there, 3-ball it. KJ Jackson to Smalls. He'll step back, fade, fire. Got it. That's a shot that Raheem Smalls can make consistently. And they needed that one bad. That'll cut the lead to 5. More importantly, though, that will be more of a momentum breaker. Maybe it will be a stabilizer. Oh, what a great pass! And the finish. CSJ, though, also has gotten behind by quite a large amounts of scores throughout the season and proven to be just unbelievably resilient. Now Rollo going to be called for the hold as he had KJ Jackson's jersey wrapped up. And that will be shots now. There's 22 coming in the ball game is Tony Louis. So Louis coming in number 22 for VTC. Because that's the 3rd foul on Rollo, 3 on Lindsay. Oh,
I'll take care of it, Coach. I got it.
Okay, they're double checking. 2 fouls on Rollo. The board had it incorrect, and we are all set now. As Jackson, more importantly, going to the line. And it's just the 1-on-1. That's what I was waiting to hear. So it's the 1-on-1 for KJ Jackson. With 2:58 to go in the first half. And Vermont Technical College Knights up by 7. Still up by 7. Tyrell got to the loose ball off the rebound. Pass along the baseline, and Simpson up underneath. Shuffle shot, no good. Rebound will come down to Dane Yops and gives it to Ryda. CSJ looking for a mini run here to end the first half. Anderson going to fire it up from 3-point land, no good. Yeah, and Dane Yops was fouled, pushed from behind. I believe it'll be on Simpson by his reaction. 30, that's on Carr. So that'll be at least 2 on Carr. Nope, just the first. I'm not sure about that, but that is the 9th team foul. So Dane Yopp shooting the 1-on-1 with his team down by 7. Got it. Dane Yops on the second shot. Makes it a 5-point ball game. All the way to the front court, and the touch by Louis. He'll give the ball up to Simpson and just basically underhand pass it out to Tyrell. And that was knocked down by Yops into the hands of Ryda, and he saw the numbers weren't there. And also Carr did a good job of stopping the progress of the ball coming up. And General will slap it out of bounds. Quade General, number 23. The quick hands, and 30 seconds still on the shot clock. As Robinson allowed to come in, and he will replace, well, I'm waiting to see who he'll replace. Tyrell will come out. That's a VTC change. 2:18 left first half. Saints, like I said, they came out and just were so focused. Jackson was awesome. And oh, man, 3-second call. The game's token 3-second call is, with everything going on, what an anticlimactic call to have.
Ricky, quiet inside.
Yeah, see Robinson matched up against Anderson. And then they run it to General, and again, that's going to be Dane Yopp's defensive assignment. Louis will pull it out, and plenty of time, 17 on the shot clock still. Carr spinning, fading, firing. Oh, Carr with 3 amazing shots here in the first half. He's made more than that, but 3 of them have just been totally spectacular. That was one of them. That's pretty tough to defend because basically they're just clamped down on him to begin with. Smalls to Yops, he'll wheel. Fake, up, short. They're looking for the outlet, and they got it into Louis' hands. The numbers just weren't there. Transitional defense was excellent, and so VTC will set up in the half-court set. Robinson behind the back, and nice reach-in by Dane Yops, almost able to knock the ball away. Simpson, great play by Simpson. And just enough to secure the ball and then fake a shot. But it wouldn't have mattered. They're over 10 team fouls, so that's 2 shots anyways for Simpson. KJ Jackson assessed his first personal foul, and what they've got is some moisture on the floor, and that's what Dane Yops is cleaning up. Well, it's a rowdy game tonight, that's for sure. And Simpson will be up and get it. Patrick Triplett Jr. going to be coming in the ball game with 67 seconds to go in the first half, and KJ Jackson going to sit down for the rest of that first half. And again, if you take that first 10 minutes of the first half, he was pretty much a freight train, just out of control, just plowing through everything. Since that point, though, he's been held pretty much in check. General up and off the glass, no good. Smalls will get the rebound. So an offensive rebound went by the wayside for VTC, and there's 24 seconds difference in game clock, shot clock right now. It's the first half winding down. Smalls, yeah, they've lost their continuity out there offensively. Patrick Triplett Jr. will make the save, and Smalls trying to dribble to some daylight. Gets it off to Yops. Dane Yops up, and no. Batted around, tipped, no, tipped again. Dane Yops brought the ball down, and Patrick Triplett Jr. somehow came up with a loose ball and made the basket. It's a 6-point ball game. Shot clock's off. 23 seconds to go in the first half. VTC's Robinson, number 1, will be guarded by Anderson, number 10, for CSJ. They're going to wheel up top and play for the last shot. Louis to Carr. Against Ryder, he'll spin, put it up from the free throw line and get it. Oh, that guy's incredible. This will count if it goes. Oh, Ryder. Where's Carr? He's just smoking out there. He's hit some incredible shots. 45-37. VTC would lead over the Fighting Saints on Munger Vision. TC will get the first possession in the second half, and there was some talk about the fouls in the official book. And what they've got is Rollo with 2 fouls now. They had him unofficially with 3. And they say Lindsay does have 3, so that's what they've gone with for the official book. It was quite a heated exchange between Coach Dyer and the official table, but they've got it all worked out now. And Carr, who's just been unbelievable tonight, will miss his first attempt of the second half. And CSJ, as they did in that first half, on the glass with the rebound. Rios back in the ballgame to start here the second half. Open, fires, and got it! Rio Grande from the outside. And again, I'm sure they had a lot of talking about how to defend Carr, number 30. And actually convert some of these rebounds. And they're going to call a 3-second call on Rollo as he got down inside the paint. So each team with a 3-second call in the ballgame. We shouldn't see any more of those for the rest of the night. And some pressure in the backcourt. Smalls will make the grab as they had Quay General back to number 23 with them defensively. KJ Jackson had a big opening 10 minutes of the ballgame. Tipped back in. I actually believe it was tipped in by one of the VTC players. But that'll make it a 45-44 ball game. But I'll tell you what they're doing. They're just coming out and what the pressure and the double the ball up top on Carr. Actually, they have it at 47-42. And now be off the mark. As you can see, Rios let this defender fly by him, but still missed the shot. He's a shooter, though. You can let him get heated up out there. Carr blocked, and they're going to call a foul. I'm not sure who's going to get the foul. I can't believe it'll be on KJ Jackson. Oh. Joe, that's a terrible call. I like him. He's usually an outstanding official, but that was just a block, and the guy slipped on the floor. Oh, second foul on Jackson. They're going to send Carr to the line. Oh, living the charmed life tonight he is. And he'll switch that one. That becomes his 23rd point of the night. Tough break for the Saints on their home floor. Again, this is basically a playoff game trying to make the conference tournament. Jackson, ball tipped around. Smalls able to steal it back, goes up and gently will lay it in. Smalls with that soft touch he has. And it's a 48-44 VTC lead. The Knights with the ball, and Carr feeling it, puts it up. No, he's kind of forcing his offense now. It's a one and done, and that's something the Saints did very well on defensive boards and offensive glass. And Rios will get it. And Rios channeling all that emotion into made three-point shots instead of the outburst of profanity that got him the technical foul in the first half. 1 point ball game on Munger Vision, 48-47, 17 and a half minutes to go in regulation. Oh, great look, and the finish by Rollo. The assist will go to Simpson. And Ryder quickly in the front court, has Carr right there, and they had to set up the half-court offense now. Oh, the Smalls again. See the angle of the entry pass was beautiful. The defender played him to the paint side, so they threw to the baseline side. 50-49, and Ryder will get the steal from Tyrell, and Ryder will give the Saints the lead. So each opening minutes of each half, the Saints have come out and played just awesome basketball. Rollo with a solid screen, opens up. Tyrell off the mark, an air ball actually saved, and it will come back to Carr. It was Simpson that made the good save. Carr behind the screen, no. Working a little bit harder now to get open. Not that time, he had a good screen, but working a little bit harder, and that's throwing his shot off, his rhythm off. It would have been almost impossible to think he was going to carry that same intensity and high field and high shooting percentage into the second half. And it'd be silly to think that the Saints wouldn't come up with a little different scheme offensively and play a little bump on him, play a little physical with him. Simpson just missed the bunny shot, and here comes the Fighting Saints as they're up by 1, and they'll, again, you can see Tyrell come out within that arm's reach of Ryder to Yops. Oh, that was a tough pass to complete, and very fortunate the Saints started. The ball got tipped back out to him. There's Jackson with the screen and roll, but Ryder putting it up and got it! Jamie Ryder! Exerting his offense to Rollo, and a foul. Yeah. On the floor, no shots coming up. Jackson's third foul, though. They call it a push, but I think it was more of a rodeo ride. And 3 fouls on Jackson and 4 on Wilburn, and the Saints find 2 of their key players in foul trouble with a lot of time left. Tell you what, Raheem Smalls just gave up sweet position to Simpson, and that right there wasn't so much the talent of the shooter, which he's very talented. It was more the poor defense to give up the spot, and Rollo will get the turnover. 54-52 Saints with the lead, but this is going to be one of those gut check type of games. Simpson to the hole, blocked by Jackson, stayed aggressive with the 3 fouls, takes a dribble and gives the ball up to Ryder now. Ryder 3-ball on it, up and no. Yops had the ball slapped out of his hands on the weak side by Simpson, number 33. And Raheem Smalls not getting up right now. And Dane Yops will come to the ballgame along with Patrick Triplett Jr. as KJ Jackson and Evan Yops will sit down. Raheem Smalls, whatever ailed him, is going to stay in the ballgame and try to walk it off. Remember, he got poked in the right eye in that first half and seems to have adjusted from that. And actually, Smalls coming out now. And Lindsay, 41, coming in. He's officially has the 3 fouls for VTC. Rios wants to feed the low post. Yops up and can't finish it. Triplett Jr. will get it. As he'll tip it in on the weak side and give the Saints a 4-point lead. Tyrell Switches off, Dane Yops, and then Patrick Triplett Jr. picked him up. Took away the baseline. They want to feed Simpson, even with the help defense. Look at that. Great look by Simpson. They doubled him in the lane. And then from the wing, Rollo came in and got the sweet feed for the basket. 56-54, Fighting Saints. They need the win tonight. They lose a tiebreaker to VTC. Rollo with good position, used his muscle on Triplett Jr. there. Carr trying to find that shooter's touch he had in the first half. But again, look where Simpson got the ball. He'll make the shot, but again, what they'll have to do is not allow him to have such easy access down to the blocks. Tied at 56 with 14.5 minutes left in the second half of play, or in regulation, because this thing's got the makings of a Donnybrook of a finish. Yops with the grab, and then he got tackled. He'll go hard to the floor. And now Rollo officially will have 3 fouls. There'll be no doubt about it now. They have it as 4. Now, they talked about that at halftime. Okay, so what they must have done is given Rollo the 3 and Lindsay the 2. Dane Yops with the bucket. 59-56, CSJ reclaiming the lead. Tyrell, good size guard, and he's got the ability to handle the ball well and get that quick push up. Carr with Dane Yops, with Evan Yops on him, and Triplett Jr. is going to be called for the hold on Simpson. Well, they're trying to keep him from getting the sweet spot. And that's one way to do it. Grab a hold of him. And that'll be the second foul on Patrick Triplett Jr. Robinson in the ballgame, number 1 for VTC, as Tyrell will sit down and catch his breath. Paul Lindsay. Count it! Yeah. Again, just on the inbounds play, a fundamental mistake right there, a breakdown defensively, and that will lead to a chance to tie the ballgame from the free throw line. Raheem Smalls with a very brief rest, and Dane Yops knows he's going to be receiving some teaching when he comes to the sideline for that play. As the 2 assistant coaches, Eric Gross and Joe Leichman, will address the issue. Oh, he's played an outstanding freshman year, Dane Yops has. So tied at 59 in the second half. Both teams needing the win to enhance their chances of making the Final Four. The Sunrise Conference Tournament. Ryder! Took the baseline, showed him the ball, reversed it with 2 hands off the glass and in. Carr has been held pretty much in check here in the second half. As Evan Yops has done a good job on him defensively. Robinson might have been, you know what happened there? Robinson, Rollo thought he was going to take the shot. He was in a great position for the finish. Rollo coming in and getting the rebounding position, just didn't expect the pass. And I'm looking, there was a change and I can't find it for VTC. Oh, it was General coming in, number 23. Okay. They see him double Raheem Smalls, might call on the floor. Yeah, foul on the floor prior to the shot. That double has got to clamp down because Smalls is just too strong. He can break through the double team like he did right there and to advance himself in for the closer shot. Anderson, no. Caught shot off the mark. Lindsay with the rebound. Carr up the near sideline. We'll go between circles. And look at that defense jumping off on him. Up and no. Front rim to Smalls with a great position. Able to rip the rebound out of there. Ryder, show him the ball. Crossed over on the running one-hander. High off the glass. No good. Kept alive by Smalls to Anderson and off from Carr. It's going to be CSJ basketball. Oh, this has been a dandy tonight from CSJ on Munger Vision. And I'm looking to see, it's going to be Anderson taking the ball out of bounds. Ryder steps forward, gets the ball. Yeah, there was no way to get Triplett Jr. the basketball down low. Ryda. To Rios, 3-balling it, got it! Rios has got it going now. He's found a way to get open to get the shot off. Oh, look at Simpson bullying his way inside, and we'll just kick it back out. Got inside with nowhere to go, and they play a little inside-outside game. Simpson turns, fires, flatlined at Lindsay with the rebound. Got a hook called on Lindsay, and that'll be an offensive foul on Lindsay. With the hook. That is his third, so that was what they did. I had the numbers wrong. Lindsay was reduced to 2 fouls at halftime, and Rollo had the 3. So Tyrell back in the ballgame. He'll replace Lindsay. And so with a 64-59 lead, Carr's going to pick right up, right at that center court logo. Ryda wanted the baseline. Carr took it away from him. They'll come back now to Anderson. Nice grab by Rios. Tyrell on Rios. Rios trying to find just the slightest of spaces to get the shot off. Didn't force it. Certainly didn't look like a freshman there. Had great patience. 10 on the shot clock. Anderson, 3-balling it. No. I believe it was last touch by, well, they're saying it was last touch by. Right. That's what I thought he called. Yeah. It went off from. They're going to reverse it. I thought they're saying it went off from Smalls, but it's going to stay with CSJ. So the officials got together, worked it out, and came up with a favorable call for Fighting Saints. Anderson just standing there all alone. Got it. Not a body near him. Saints up 67-59. Oh, they've come out with a whole different type of defensive intensity here in the second half. That's been the difference. And a 2-on-0 break to Rios. Hit it. And the Saints are marching in right now. They're fired up, and it's been their defense that's turned the game around here in the second half. The lead at 10, 69-59. CSJ, 11 minutes even to go on Munger Vision. See, there's the teaching going on that I talked about. Yep. Coach Bartlett doing an excellent job here at CSJ. Went out, recruited a great group. Got a tremendous group of athletes and students, though. And it has. It's been the defense in the second half that has really changed the play here for the Saints. I believe Carr, with just the one basket. General, up. Got it. Put enough English on the ball to spin it up and in. So Ryda and company. They want to feed down inside Smalls. Oh, what a great grab. Tipped around Smalls. One more time, we'll get it. And that was what kept the Saints in the ballgame in the first half, was their ability to control the glass. Remember the nice 10-minute run that VTC put together at the end of the first half that propelled them into the lead. Simpson up, and I'm not sure who said get out of here. Well, I would say it was Raheem Smalls by his reaction. As Rollo checking into the ballgame for VTC, and I'm seeing who's coming on the ballgame. Nobody right now. It'll be Quay General coming out, number 23. Robinson will be handed the basketball, and he'll be looking to get it inbounds. Offensive foul called. Yeah, illegal screen called on Tyrell.
Foul number 4, Alex Tyrell, VTC.
Yeah, and the higher the score goes, the more it favors the Saints style of basketball. It's at 71-61 right now at the midway point of the second half. Anderson with Robinson on him, and yeah, he wants to go down along the baseline to Triplett Jr. Ball slapped away. Stays with the Saints with 21 seconds to go on the shot clock. SUNY Canton is the next opponent for CSJ. I'll have that game for you on Munger Vision. Yeah, Carr called. for the palm or the carry, and the ball will go over now. So everything that went so well and so easy for VTC in the first half, not flowing right now here in the second half. KJ Jackson coming in also. And Anderson will sit down. What a good job off the bench Anderson did here in the second half for the Fighting Saints. There's Evan Yops, wants to slide it down. Oh, what great hands by Smalls. And the steal by Tyrell as he read the play and stepped in front of the pass and into the front court. Rollo with the grab. Rollo's offensively been quiet tonight for VTC. Simpson, for the most part, hasn't had a spectacular game. And there's Rollo.
Number 40, Rollo with the basket.
Cuts the lead to 8. Ryder, literally riding his defensive player into the front court. Stripped of the ball into the hands of Simpson. 2-on-2 coming down the floor for VTC. Got it just over the outstretched fingers of KJ Jackson. And I think, yeah, Coach Bartlett can feel the momentum switching. He'll call a timeout. 71-65 CSJ. 8:53 to go in regulation on Munger Vision. They got Brahms to come into the backcourt. Wilburn back in the ballgame. Remember, he picked up, with 12 minutes left in the first half, he picked up his 4th personal foul. Wilburn now trying to give Ryder a little breather. With 8:43 to go, they want to recharge Ryder's batteries. That's Tyrell slapping the ball out of the hands of Rios, and it'll be Saints basketball. Again, Wilburn gets in foul trouble like that. That just puts a lot of minutes on Ryder's game. He has to stay out there. Wilburn able to get the pass off to KJ Jackson. As VTC coming out of that timeout, extending the defense. Rios with the hard drive, gets the defender backing up, and then just calmly steps straight up and hits the shot. 73-65. Fighting Saints with the lead. 8:18 to go in the second half. And Carr, you can see Yops fight through those screens. He's just been, oh, I'm not sure I saw a hold there. Yops, always the politician, getting his 2 cents and says, push me with his elbow. I know I'm a Saints fan. Well, that was kind of a gift right there. 3 fouls on Yops, and he's, like I said, he's done a great job on Carr here in the second half. Now see, they came up to the top lane and doubled. That left the baseline open, and there's 4 fouls on Jackson. How quickly the game can turn. Yeah, so Rollo, who just about 5 minutes ago I said had been quiet since that point, he's made a couple baskets, he's drawn the foul, he's starting to come into the ballgame. So Wilburn with 4 fouls and Jackson with 4 fouls now. And Rollo getting to be integral part here of the offense. Cuts the lead to 7 at 73-66. And Patrick Triplett Jr. very quickly to the scores table. I can only assume he's coming in for Jackson. Yeah, and KJ Jackson will sit down with the 4 fouls. That will change the dynamics of what we're seeing defensively out there now for CSJ. Wilburn into the front court. Rios will step out. Smalls. They wanted to screen and roll, and then there's the baseline pass to traffic. Patrick Triplett Jr. with the bucket. They were hedging defensively to the other side to Smalls, and that's what gave Triplett Jr. that small crack to get into. Boy, I tell you, they screened and rolled and didn't give him the ball. There's the pass up ahead to Rios. Got it. That's running the floor by Rios. 77-67, lead back to 10 for CSJ. And that's almost stolen away by Dane Yops. Yeah, over and back. Evan Yops. Having quite a second half as he's getting into the head of Kevin Carr out there, and also physically just leaning on him, taking away the rhythm of the shot. 7 minutes to go in the second half of play. There's the foul called, and
Foul, number 1.
That will be the 5th team foul. CSJ with 6 and VTC with the 5. Oh, what a difference. They made that defensive change at the half. And like I said, Carr with 22 in the first half. Nowhere near that here in the second half. Wilburn needs some help, and Yops has the ball stripped away into the hands of Simpson. Now to Robinson. On the trail, it's Simpson, can't get the finish. Just came up short on the shot. And boy, Robinson playing defense flat-footed. Oh, look at the give to Patrick Triplett Jr. Wilburn got the ball from baseline to baseline. The defense was just scrambling everywhere. And Patrick Triplett Jr. with the bunny shot pushes the lead to 12 now. 79-67 CSJ. Up, under, got it. Robinson with a very athletic shot. Wilburn barking the instructions out in the back court. Will cross the timeline and crosses over, went to the left hand, and now Rios with Tyrell on him, very tight defensively. Takes the bump, fades, fires off the glass, no good. Look at Smalls come out of nowhere to get the offensive rebound and the basket. And the lead now to 12 at 81-69 CSJ. Oh, see, they were hedging again. And that's what Tyrell saw, and he just took it right up the gut. Lindsay going to be coming back in the ball game, foul trouble or not. They're getting down to crunch time with 5:33 to go, down by 10. Talking about VTC. Yops looking for the foul, got the foul. Got 2 shots coming up. Evan Yops has just been a matchup problem all season long for whoever has had to play him. First of all, he's about 6 foot even, 5'11", stretch about maybe 6 foot. Kind of a stocky built guy. And oh, Rollo just fouled out. Yeah, that was the 5th foul on Rollo. No, they're checking the book, and that is 4. That's what I thought. Yeah, remember they made that correction. Yep, so the book is agreeing that it's 4 fouls. And that's what they discussed at halftime. That's what I was trying to explain early on here in the second half. So Evan Yops at the line. And you'll nurse that one in there. Now Robinson will come out now, and they'll bring in number 41, Josh Lindsay. And we got a timeout, VTC. You see it right there, 5:25 to go in regulation. 82-71, CSJ would lead on Munger Vision. So it's Simpson, Rollo, Tyrell, Carr, and Lindsay, the 5 on the floor for VTC. Smalls, Triplett, Yops, Wilburn, and Rios, the 5 on the floor for CSJ. Nice grab by Carr, and he stayed in bounds, got the ball to Lindsay. Just that alone was a tremendous play up, and Lindsay can't roll it in. Rollo's going to chase it down, and Lindsay slides baseline, pump fakes up, and got it this time. Nice job by Rollo, good finish by Lindsay. Cuts the lead to 10, 5 minutes straight up to go in the second half. Oh, and Yops going back to the line. That's the 7th team foul, so it'll be the 1-and-1 as Evan Yops.
Kevin Carr. Yops at the line, 1-and-1.
That foul will be on Carr, and that's going to be just his 2nd. And an English major up and cans it. He's played so much better since he's let his hair grow out. 84-73 CSJ, and make that 85-73. Again, CSJ with a win tonight and a win over SUNY Canton And they'll lock up one of those 4 playoff spots for the Sunrise Conference Tournament. Simpson up, rolls it in. Oh, they needed that one. They got to get to the point with 4.5 to go where we'll see what VTC will do. They can't exchange baskets, trade baskets with CSJ. Being down by 10. See if they try something with some defense in the backcourt. I believe it went out from Yops. It went out from Evan Yops' face out of bounds. And there's a quick pass front court. Simpson wanted to go to Rolo, and actually I thought he had an angle to give him the basketball, but he pulled the pass back down. Oh, and they get up over, and no, front rimmed it. Had the shot he wanted, just missed it. Triplett Jr. will get the ball off to Smalls, and quickly back to Triplett Jr. He'll go back and recover the basketball. Now Wilburn, the point guard, going to push the ball up against number 41, Lindsay. Plenty of time, 22 on the shot clock. Oh, there's the baseline cut. Oh, what a touch on the shot by Evan. Soft hand drops, and Wilburn will slap the pass away. Be picked up by Rios, and they'll hand the ball back to Wilburn. What a great play by Tony Wilburn, but that's the kind of play you can make when you've been well rested for the first half, all that foul trouble. And a quick timeout will put the CSJ squad on the bench to talk strategy with 3:34 to go, up 87-75. Bring the ball into play for CSJ. Wilburn. Ryda's gotten a good break on the bench. He's actually got his warm-up jacket on. Ryda does. Rios working off the screen. Oh, look at KJ Jackson with the finish. Rios ran to play beautifully. Leads at 14, and Carr will pull a foul back out. Simpson looking baseline, got the baseline. Jackson said, I don't think so, buddy. Playing like a man on fire out there. Tipped, and who touched it last? Last touch by CSJ. It'll be BTC basketball. It's Lindsay with no pressure, just flicks the ball into Tyrell. Tyrell from Australia. So you talking about a recruiting trip. There'll be a foul on Rios. Yeah. That'll be the 7th foul, and that's the last thing CSJ wants to do is stop the clock and send BTC to the line to shoot free throws.
Number 41, Lindsay at the line.
That is the 2nd personal foul on Brendan Rios. And Lindsay will get a second chance here as he makes that first one. So everybody's shooting now the rest of the night. And Lindsay will get them both. Wilburn will turn around, Carr right in his face. Wilburn dancing into the front court. Calling out the play, he wants to set up the offense. Yops will step out, and there's the move. Penetration to kick out. Rios, no chance to get the shot off as Tyrell really extending the defense on the perimeter on him. Evan Yops running like an antelope through the paint. Will go to the line, or a gazelle. And that is Rolo, and that's now his 5th foul. Officially his 5th foul. Great player, Rolo is. So they're checking on him. They have it at 6 on the board, but that's the... Yeah, he'll get 20 seconds to make a substitution. Looks like quite general coming in. And we're all set. So Evan Yops will step to the line, and boy, every free throw is big now for both sides. Again, Ryda got his warm-up jacket on. Doesn't appear to be too injured. He always walks around because of his knees and back and stuff, but... Now I've got to come up with the CSJ Grand Union Player of the Game also. Oh, what a teaser, and I won't drop in there. Lots of people to choose from, that's for sure, but Grand Union donating the Player of the Game shirt, and I've been left with the duty of choosing who it's going to be. Well, I think just because of the way the tone was set early in the ballgame, I'm going to go with, well, you know, I'm going to go with co-players again. I'm going to go with KJ Jackson for the way that he started the ball game off and got the things rolling for CSJ, and the way he came out here in the second half and did the same thing. But the defensive effort by Evan Jobst on Kevin Carr, and I'll give him co-Grand Union players of the game, Jackson and Jobst. And VTC going to take a timeout. Wilburn now the pressure in the back court. Ryda back in the ball game. So they've got two real good ball handlers out there in Ryda and Wilburn. Ryda not on cue there. Should have fumbled that around. Wilburn, off the fingertips of Wilburn, and VTC will get the turnover. Now they've got to take advantage of it with 1:55 to go. Everybody's in the bonus. With 1:55 to go, VTC needs points off possessions. They need points here. Carr, long three ball. Got it! That's his first three of the second half, and it makes it a 9-point ball game. I'll tell you what, Smalls, he sure made Carr pay for not even being involved in the play. It was a dead play because the foul occurred before the contact. It wasn't even on Carr. It was on Simpson. And Smalls, like I said, he's a big, strong guy. He's got a lot of girth to him. And he was running pretty full throttle, and he just wiped out Carr. But the foul was on Simpson. That's the 9th team foul, so it's still the 1-on-1 for CSJ. He'll get it. Yeah, so they're all set now. That's Jackson, the only CSJ player down on the box right now for the Fighting Saints, and that's a much prettier shot. See Wilburn get in the back court, and Robinson behind the back, off the heel, will pick up the basketball. No damage done. 1:28 to go in the ball game. Robinson three-balling it. Got it! Oh, just like that. It's an 8-point ball game. Wilburn. Now that's the thing CSJ's still got to do. That's a nice job by Wilburn. Still play under control. 10-point ball game, 93-83. 1 minute, 9 seconds left. And KJ Jackson. We have Robinson down holding his shoulder. And I'm looking for Mike Dorian. He hasn't made the move yet. And KJ Jackson called for the foul. Just fouled out. And here comes Mike Dorian. So Jackson, with 1 minute, 6 seconds left, will foul out of the ball game. And he was one of the co-players of the game. We'll get the donated Grand Union shirt. Patrick Triplett Jr. going to come in the ball game for Jackson. Yes, and it looks like Robinson's going to be able to stay in the ball game and take the shots, which is good news. That's good. Yeah, so 93-83 CSJ. Got it. And a 30-second timeout being taken by VTC. So the second shot coming up. I think that leaves VTC with just the one timeout. And that one won't happen. Smalls will get to the rebound and over the top of the defender and into the hands of Jamie Ryda. Under a minute to go. And CSJ taking another step closer to qualifying for the Sunrise Conference tournament, and they'll have Quade General called for the foul.
Foul, number 23, Quade General.
Nelson Ryda to the line, an excellent free throw shooter. That is the 10th foul, so it's 2 shots. And Ryda up, and Ryda good. Puts it back at a 10-point ball game with 53 seconds to go. No lead insurmountable, but things not looking too bad right now for CSJ. They weathered that final 10 minutes of the first half. And VTC forged their largest lead of the ball game. Made some adjustments at the half, the Saints did. Came out and played some real rugged defense. Yeah, they want to bring it back for a three-point shot from Carr. Got it! Oh, that kid's amazing. That was with Yops basically hanging on to his arms. There's a foul. Now, that will be on Tyrell, and it'll be 2 shots since they're over 10 fouls as a team. Now stop the clock at 38.6 seconds to go and send Wilburn to the line to shoot a couple. So after sitting out most of the first half, a lot of the first half with foul trouble, Tony Wilburn looks like he's going to survive and finish the ball game. As Louis, number 22, coming in for Quai General for VTC. Wilburn puts the lead back to 10. 36 seconds to go. And if you're the Saints, last thing you want to do is foul. Carr, who touched it last? Law from Evan Yops out of bounds. No, Evan also just looks like he's having fun when he's playing the ball game. That's the cool thing about Yops. He just looks like he's enjoying himself. Smalls just punched the ball. What hand-eye coordination. I got a big cat that plays like that at home. They'd have fun together. Tyrell front rimmed it, and that's the ball game right there. 26 seconds to go, and it's going to be CSJ basketball. They're going to avenge an earlier season loss to VTC. With 25.1 seconds to go, Patrick Triplett Jr. will take the basketball out of bounds. Give the ball to Wilburn. And that foul will be assessed to Robinson, so we'll walk it down the other end of the floor. And Wilburn will go back to the line to shoot 2 more. And so Wilburn again, remember he didn't play the first semester, has made a major impact. Just got to quit getting that foul trouble stuff there. He'll push it to a 98-87 CSJ lead. And on Wilburn's second attempt, he will roll it in. And Simpson to Robinson. Robinson looking to kick the ball back outside. There's Tyrell. He'll catch fire, and no. Right on the weak side. We'll flip it out, and we're down to 10 seconds. The turnover does happen. Carr, one more time. Got it. Oh, he's been awesome. 99-90, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. And the Saints are going to hold on and get the win. On a travel call. On the Showtime move, there will be a travel call. 0.3 of a second left in the basketball game. The Saints benches rise and start the clapping. And the Saints with Sunni Canton up next. Just that one step closer, qualifying for the Final Four. Congratulations to both teams. It was an excellent ball game. Hope you enjoyed it. You watched it on Munger Vision. Saints win.